Okay, I'm on the north side of this house. We need to put a grounding bridge down low for this. We also need to do this coach light. We need to put an exterior box on this whip for the radon. This box is being used by the heat tape guys. We also have these two sconces to put on. We may be able to get to them today, but if not, then we need to get those done. Next time we need to get these cut in. They're gonna be the 6-inch canvas trims. I believe there's one, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, I think are going here. And let's check around here, make sure I got this all solidified. Yeah, these are on. Disconnects on. So on this west side of the house, we still need to put a junction box for this, for their radon for this. Obviously that's for the heat tape run for them. Those are done. We also on this south patio, we need to add some more 6-inch canvas trims in this. I want to believe there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there, if I remember right. So we have those to put on. This coach light to put on for next time. Just waiting on the AC units. They got one set, so I'll have to get a breaker for that. I'll have to check the amperage for it, but yeah, these are the spaces for it. So when we get the rest of them in, we can get the right breaker size. As far as this area, we've got these coach lights to do. Garage is done on our part. Switching is on for the other place. We need to hang a vanity in this powder for next time. We'll have to put this plate on for the studio kitchenette once that gets painted. And then we've got more lights for outside, which will be there. This powder room light we'll do once the cabinet gets there for the studio bathroom. It's not ours. And that's good on that. We need to get the data jack put back on and plate after they've touched up the paint. Got plates for that. I'll have to get an outlet put in for that once they get that done. So we'll need an outlet and plate, screwless plate for that. As far as everything else, let's check upstairs in this studio. Looks like we got the floor outlets done. These outlets are done. Got the lighting all finished for this. Let's work our way across here. Chime is on. Waiting for cabinets to do the rest of the outlets and stuff for like the cooktop and all that. And then we need to put data plates here in the dining room once the painting is touched up. So we have 2 datas here and then a plate for that outlet there. We will need to fish up this wire for the floating shell wherever they're going. So I'm just gonna wait on that until those get put in. As for this area, everything is in other than hopefully the cabinet guy puts our wires where we need it, but they're gonna go clear across here and then they'll go straight down. We'll connect them on the top of the cabinets up in there, and then we'll run our LED tape down the shelving. So that's the plan for that. As far as everything else, this is all good. We have an outlet on this south bedroom that we need to put the plates on after they touch up for this room. As far as the master bathroom, once the cabinet gets in, we'll have to make sure they bring our wires out for the transformer, and then that's the lead that goes for the toe kick for that. So once the cabinet gets in, we can do that. Heat tape's done for the floor heat, not the heat tape, floor heat. This room is done on our part. The master bedroom, we have 2 sconces to hang. They are in the closet, so we can hang those for next time. Okay, now let's go downstairs and go through all that. So we've got a bunch of canvas trims I know that we need to put in. So as soon as they paint this wall, we can put that outlet in with a plate for this. That's at the bottom of the stairs. This is the theater room. This is all cabinets. So we got those leads. Hopefully they bring those out for the shelves for both sides. And then we may have to fur out that TV more into the cabinet if I remember right. So, but we have those outlets that are in the cabinet that we'll have to put on once the cabinets get put in. Looks like we're missing a 2-gang faceplate and a 4-inch cut-in for the pantry, basement kitchen. That's the hood wire hanging out for if they do a hood. And these 2 other wires are for floating shelves. As far as the kitchen's done, for the basement kitchen, these outlets are done. These switches have plates. This has plates. It's like the sauna got fixed, so these are all done. So as far as can trims, we need see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 canless 4-inch can trims. Oh, 7 actually. 7 canless trims to put in for these bedrooms. Well, the hallway anyway. That's the hallway for this hallway. We need the 7 plus the 2 in the bedrooms. Vanities, we're just waiting for the cabinets. So we can center those on there. This room is complete. Breakers are in for the sub panel. Looks like we need a faceplate for the dryer, for the basement dryer. Oh, that's on the ground here, so we just need to put those on once they touch up the paint for those. As far as everything else, looks like we're good. Turn off these lights. As far as this south basement bedroom, we need to do the vanity as well. And these ones are good. So, yeah, so we just need to do that. Once the cabinets get here, we can put that vanity on.